Sometimes chaos presents itself as opportunities to create new. So then, with a little time, energy, and attention, chaos turns into order. And even though it's only like 40 degrees outside, I got to work out by using the shovel and picking up a lot of rocks and moving a lot of dirt. And, maybe it was only 1,000 pounds I moved, right? But if I was just sitting at a television, just holding down the couch, that wouldn't be helping me at all. And that wouldn't be helping me at all in my life, right? Or 12-ounce curls, at the bar, those don't help you. I kind of, the only weightlifting I used to do was the 12-ounce curls and the shots, right? And I was getting weak, and I was getting fat, and I was getting lazy. And I was losing my sense of what it is to be happy and healthy and productive, peaceful and abundant, because I was always looking for the next thing to make me happy. But when I realized that happiness comes from within, and it happens when we are consciously creating our life, right? When we're consciously creating our life, if we're not healthy, happy, peaceful, and abundant, why not? If your decisions are based around, if you're eating fast food because it's quick, not because it's healthy, right? Because I don't know of much fast food that is healthy. I don't know of much fast food that gives us the nutrients that we need for our body. It might taste good. It might be packaged neatly or advertised in a certain way that it makes it seem like that's a normal thing to be doing. But is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Look around. Look at yourself in the mirror. If we do a little bit every day towards what we want to build in our life, we will build the future that we desire. And I've been doing this one pixel at a time for a long time, but it's a big project, right? And so as I improve a section, it stays that way for a long time until the weeds overgrow it, or an idea changes about the direction for that space. But you know what? It's okay. Things can be torn apart and things can be built again. If we keep playing this game of left versus right and red versus blue and me versus you, we're not going to find what we want to find. What we need to recognize is the two foundation principles of what freedom is, right? Freedom is self-ownership and a non-aggression principle. Recognizing that I own me and you own you, and we shouldn't be hiring somebody somewhere else to make us, or make somebody else do things that they don't want to consent to, right? It's by the consent of the governed. And there's certain things that are an implied consent, but there's a lot of other things that are not consensual, right? The taxation system in our society, although it's voluntary, people are afraid of not volunteering. And that's not what voluntarism is about. You can't use force, fraud, and coercion to get people into a contract and then hold them accountable to that contract and throw them in jail if they can't meet the demands of it. They're thinking that because their mom and dad did these contracts and their grandma and grandpa did these contracts that they're bound to these contracts, but they're not. So check out Free Will Ministry, and right up over here you can hit subscribe, or right over right there you can watch the next video that YouTube thinks is good for you.